because I'm determined to post something on time most of the time. Hi guys, this is Connie, and here's Ivy. There's my baby bear Tryon. Can you say hello? No, Ma. Don't touch it. It's not for you to touch. What's wrong, baby? Oh, you want your rocks?
Yeah.
Okay, can you go find a basket so that I can put the rocks in it for you? Because I need the container,
Yeah.
okay? Oh, here, there's a basket right here. We will be right back. This is what I put you guys on when I need a stand. So, of course, Ivy wants the rocks. Every time, always, without fail. So I'm going to do it now, regardless of dishwasher, everything else. You know what? I'll end up trying to do a Connie Reads after this, but I had, I'm a little biased. We go to a church that does a thing in their childhood wing called Parent Q. And so every Sunday when you go to drop your kid off, they're not just being like taken to a daycare center, they're actually being taught the Word of God, and they hear songs about Jesus. And I've loved this because they have a little insert with their little craft or whatever they end up taking home, and it's been so incredibly helpful to just see these things and know what the memory verse is, know what they've been doing in class, as well as being able to continue to be immersed in it at home. So who can do anything? Jesus can do anything, with the basic truth that Jesus wants to be my friend forever, with a Bible verse that says, Matthew 19:26, with God all things are possible. And so the thing that got me was they have a little read-along, little pamphlet of sorts on the back for parents. And while it is specifically directed to parents, it was something that was so profound when I read through it that I was like, I need this for lots of things in my life, and wanted to share it with you guys. This isn't me trying to be rude or special or whatever, but it's about entitlement and entitleship, and I thought that this struck such a chord with me in my spirit that I wanted to share it and put it out there, and was curious about feedback, and so here we go. It's called Entitled Parents by Carrie Newwolf. I'm so sorry if I've completely butchered your name, because I probably did. My bad. Not my intention. But I loved this article, and I thought it was great. Thank you, parentq.org, for anybody that wants any other information. I thought it was super cool. And I get really cool emails as well. Not a sponsor, not an ad, just something that I found that's a great resource in my life as somebody who wants to live as best as I can as a follower of Jesus. So, that being said, here we go. The article is called Entitled Parents. It's one thing to work on helping your kids fight an attitude of entitlement, but let's face it, to some extent, they learn the behavior from us. If that's true, what can you do to fight entitlement in your own life? The more you live out the values you want to see in your kids, the better chance your kids have of living that out too. She just found her rocks and dumped them out. It's so critical we combat entitlement, because entitlement kills our ability to experience two critical things in life: gratitude and joy. None of us would sign up our kids to live their lives without gratitude or joy, yet it's surprising how many adults live without either. Entitlement does that. First, entitled people are never grateful people. If you believe you have something coming to you, it's hard to receive it as a gift, a bonus, an unexpected benefit, or even a surprise. Second, entitled people experience very little joy. Because gratitude is absent, so is delight. It's so very hard to find pleasure in what you have because you had it coming to you. Here are 3 things that have helped me fight entitlement when I feel it creeping in. Number 1, decide that no one owes you anything. No one owes you a job, no one owes you love or respect, no one owes you kindness. In fact, God doesn't owe you anything. Instead, Start to see everything that comes to you as a gift. You will cherish and value all of those things, and especially your relationships, much more deeply. Number 2, be generous. Entitled people don't share well. In fact, they hoard. Giving money away and sharing the things you have can help break the back of greed and the idea that you deserve everything that's come your way. Number 3, hold what you have loosely. I regularly remind myself that all the work I do, the relationships I have, and my possessions are a privilege and a trust given to me by God and other people around me. And if they are taken away, that is fine, because I will have what matters most, a deep relationship with God and the people closest to me. Holding things loosely, let's start that over again. Holding things loosely reminds me that they are on loan and not entirely deserved. These 3 things help me combat entitlement in my own heart as a parent. I hope that as my kids see me battle entitlement in my life, it helps them battle it in theirs. How about you? And this just spoke volumes to me, because not even just, hold on, I've got a distraction. This completely spoke volumes to me, and while some of these things are very difficult for me to agree with, I definitely get where they're coming from, and I understand that sometimes it's amazing when I'm an American, and it's my right as an American to fill in the blank, and a part of me is like, I have to be mindful and remind myself on a regular basis that if it weren't for, people who sacrificed things for us, like people that are in the service, our forefathers to an extent, however you want to read into your history, people who made advances in the past, made it possible for me to live the life that I live now, and by God's grace continue to live my life well. Because I have been a little stingy with my life in various ways, like this. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother time that I might have already kind of gone on about at one point, but I don't know if I've actually posted that vlog or such. But I did want to do some sort of Connie reads, because the time is winding down and we're getting ready to do some other things for the evening, and by the time we get back I get really tired and I just want to go to bed. So someday I will find more structure and make sure that these are done ahead of time, but as of right now I'm just kind of keeping up with them as best as I can on Tuesdays and Thursdays, try to give you a Connie reads, and occasionally if I decide to post something else, you get something like this, a more abbreviated version of Connie reads. Okay. Connie reads an article. So I've done a couple of these before, and they're very specific to that article time, although this is something that I feel like I could jump back to on a regular basis, even for myself, to remember to decide that nobody owes me anything, that I need to be more generous and hold on to what I have loosely. Just, not a sermon, just a thought, although that's on the radio from somebody else in another way. I feel like there's no new idea under the sun, so don't copyright claim me on anything. Not actually trying to make money off anything, although money is nice and useful. Might seriously consider starting to put my not my Patreon, I don't have a Patreon, or just my PayPal information, but I don't expect anybody to give me anything. I would just appreciate it if you have the opportunity, because it always feels better to help other people when you feel like you're being helped, if you have the ability to continue to give back. Oh, this could just go on and on and on and on, and it's already been 8 minutes. So, I'd love to hear your opinion on this. Did it strike a chord with you the way it struck a chord with me and almost kind of just stepped on my toes? Let me know. Be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you, and I will see you hopefully very soon for an actual installment of Connie Reads. Have a great one. Bye.